Alright, and hey there, Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD Let's Play. So, if you guys missed out during the last episode, basically what has happened here is, guys, is that we are now finally here within the Tower of the Gods. We went and basically put in all the different pearls that we actually do need to go and do, and that was how we were actually able to open up with the Tower of Gods. But now for this episode for today, I am going to be splitting this episode into, I think, into maybe, 3 different sections, because this area is a pretty lengthy section to go around to, because not only that we have to get ourselves with the bow and arrow within this episode, but we also need to basically go and, well, literally go and also grab out with the command melody as well too. Now, to basically start with things off here is that this area actually contains out on the dungeon map, and we actually would like to actually go and pick this up, because I am going to try and see if I can grab as most of the chests as quickly as I can throughout here. Now, if you guys can recall, this area right here that actually has like both the electric shoe and these boxes, these things are actually become a little bit more prominent a little bit later. Not right now at the moment, but pretty much soon. But for that, because we actually have to get ourselves a special key that we actually do need to go and grab, so that that can actually kind of help us out on what we actually do need with our journey. Now, down over this way, this area is pretty big, and this actually does contain out on a key that we actually do need to try and at least try to grab, but unfortunately we can't really go and do that, because since there's a key door, there's actually one other section that we have never actually went and explored just yet, and I think that is actually going to be, I think, the room that's actually going to contain out on the small key that we actually do need to go and grab for that, I think. But if we head around here and actually reach on over to this way, we can actually go and battle out with a bubble. Now, these are going to be the first time that we're going to be experiencing with these bubbles here, and these guys are going to be pretty annoying for right now, but hopefully at some point, wow, I thought that was actually going to get stuck like right on top of the door there. But at some point we're going to be seeing these different type of bubbles where they are going to be like purple lish, I think, or like maybe bluish, and if we go and touch on those certain type of bubbles, they will actually not make us be able to use any type of weapons. We won't be able to use the bow and arrow, we won't be able to use the boomerang, we won't even be able to use our sword for that matter. So we have to be really careful about that, but that won't happen until like much later, until like into the Wind Temple, but we should be fine. Now, I remember when I first played Tower of the Gods for the first time, I remember that this area used to give me such a problem when I first played this game. And let me tell you, because I remember the one puzzle that was here with the box crates and the in the electric shoe, that I had to like literally go and do one of these other certain puzzles, which I believe that should be actually coming up here fairly soon now, since we are getting close to that destination, because there is only one more other area. Now, this place right here actually does have a locked section that we cannot really go and do just yet, but however, if we go and head on over to this room, I am pretty certain that we will be able to go and pick up with one of these specialized type of pillars that we can actually go and put into a certain little post right here, and that'll be right around this section. Now, these armoses are not going to come alive just yet, but at least we are kind of understanding about how these armoses kind of work, because just like in Ocarina of Time, we have to like kind of move these guys around. But I think in Ocarina of Time, I think we were just able to just go and whack them. This time around, they actually have a special jewel on them that we actually have to try and hit from behind them to actually go and do something like that. Now, this is going to be the first time I think we're going to get ourselves introduced to these type of pillars, so this is going to be kind of like a basic tutorial of how things are going to kind of be playing out here within Tower of the Gods. Now, I think after this point here and onwards, like from the first floor, we don't really need to really worry about the rising waters anymore after that, or after this point, so I'm just going to make sure to pick up on this and then basically do this as quickly as I can and just drop this down, just so that I can be able to do it like that. There we go, so that's perfect. And then let's just go and raise all the way up here back on top to where the ladder is. And I think with that being said in mind, we can get ourselves finally a rainbow bridge. Now, there's going to be a few times that we're going to be seeing this type of rainbow section that's going to be happening. But yeah, so this is not going to be just like the only time that we're going to be seeing it. There is going to be like some rainbow stairs that we also have to go and do as well too. And while doing so, just keep on hanging down through here, and this pillar is going to get moved to the other side. Now, I wonder if these type of pillars are the things that are like kind of controlling the water, I guess. Maybe that's what we need to kind of like basically go and do. Because like I wonder if like, because like I don't know if like if like around within that room that if I was able to actually go and carry the pillar, and then all of a sudden that water like literally just decided to literally shoot up out of nowhere and I lose the pillar, that would be a little bit of a problem. But I'm kind of curious if those things actually control it, because this one actually controls it on the gate though, which that's actually pretty nice. We can actually finally head on over to this direction though, and we got ourselves two different armistices to actually get put down. Now at some point we are going to have to actually go and do a wild and crazy type of puzzle with these armistices, which that's not going to happen just yet, but there's going to be a BMOS, and that's going to become a little bit of a problem. Because I remember when I did the randomizer for it, I remember that actually gave me a little bit of a hard time. Now here's the puzzle right here. Now this one is not all that too entirely bad, but you just want to make sure that you actually line up on everything that happens, because one little false move and basically Link is going to fall into the water here. So what we need to do is actually push this guy like that, and then I think just need to go and push this guy like there, I think, and then we can go and push this guy off to the side like this, and kind of have to wait a little bit. But I want to make sure that I kind of line up 5 at least, because 5 should at least be kind of like the doable one. I don't know if 4 would actually kind of work, but I just, well, for me personally, I just kind of want to play it safe a little bit better, so that I can at least kind of have at least like some sort of, oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, maybe that's why we do need to have another crate, just in case if that actually does happen, if I do decide to bust it down. Well, that wasn't cool at all. So yeah, those crates can actually get busted down. They are wood, which that is not good. I wasn't trying to rhyme there, but I guess that did happen. Alright, well, let's go and push down this guy. And we should hopefully at least now be able to have at least 5 of these guys here now. There we go. So we can push that guy like that. And then I think we just kind of crawl around just around here. And I kind of want to make sure that I push the back of this block like to the very front, and then try to pull the other one and kind of line it up in a way where Link doesn't have to fall off. Because I remember when I did this, I remember I kind of lined everything a little bit too close with each other, and I think Link actually fell off, which that was not all that too good. But I think if I kind of push it like that, and then I kind of push you like here, maybe? Okay, I want to say that that could probably work. Let's try that out first. I don't know if this is going to be doable or not, but hey, anything could happen. It's just that Link's jumping style has to... Oh no! Oh wait, let's try this out again. And I think, with that being said... Yes, we made it. Alright, thank goodness. So it seems like 4 is actually the doable one to actually go and do here. Okay, so it seems like you can actually go and use 5, but I think if we try to use 5, I think that would kind of be a little bit more of a messed up situation than it would actually have to be. But now we just have to be really careful around this section, because now we actually got ourselves a lot of those electric shoes. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do for that part is actually just cut out that section so that you guys don't have to see me kind of have a little bit of a problem with that. But we are, what, like 9 minutes into the video, 5 minutes into the video from what I can probably see? No, it's actually 10. Okay. So we're actually 10 minutes into the video now. Okay, so now since we got ourselves the key, we can now finally go and head into the main room that we've already seen where there was a locked door from the last time. And that's exactly where we actually have to go. Now this is actually going to take out on another one of these rainbow type of situations that we have to go and be as well too. Now there's going to be an electric shoe kind of just chilling around, so we want to be a little bit careful for when that happens. Okay, now did I ever grab out on the chest that was here yet? I don't think so. Or did I? No, we did not actually grab on the chest just yet. Okay, so there is a hidden chest that we can actually be able to go and do from here, and I don't think I actually went and did it yet. But we'll kind of just have to just sit here for a little bit until it happens. But since I am going to be trying to like at least get like a whole bunch of joy pendants, I still need to like literally go and do a little bit of some off recording type of grinding of joy pendants back over at Dragon Roost Island. But for right now, we'll just go and grab this one just in case. And that being said here, yep, we can now get ourselves a little bit of a hidden chest for this area. And let's just go and basically open this as well too, just so that I can at least just go and have that there. Oh, no. Unfortunately, I thought I could just go and head back to the door as fast as I can, and before that water was gonna go and get risen back up. Oh no! Okay, go, go, go. Get the water back down. Now, for this... Oh no, I don't want to go and use the ferry. Oh, are you serious? Oh, wow, that was the wrong move to actually go and do it for. I was gonna hit the Y button, but I misclicked and hit the X button. Jeez! My god, these electric shoes, man. Okay, I need to find at least like some sort of like safe type of area so I don't have to worry about these electric shoes anymore. But these electric shoes, we need to go and make sure that we knock these guys down as quickly as we can, because this can actually help us out on what we do need for the rainbow stairs to actually go and activate now. Well, I just hope that we can find at least another ferry somewhere around here. I think most of the ferries will actually be located over at where the boss door is going to be at, but that's going to take us like a little bit of some time. But I don't think we really need to really worry about it all that too much. I know that there's going to be like another new enemy at some point that we may probably need to be a little bit terrified for, and that's going to be what's it, like the big Armoses, which we have to be a little bit careful with about those guys. Now, if I can reach all the way up to this spot, this should now be able to hopefully turn off the water that's going to be with inside the mouth here of this guy. Nice. And with that said in mind, we can now finally go and enter into the into one of the annoying sections here of Tower of the Gods. It's not like that bad, but it's just a little bit of a nuisance here and there, because we have to go and babysit all these different like statues that we actually have to go and basically command with. Now, the first one's not going to be all that too bad, because like we're not having to actually go and really worry about the command melody just yet. Not until we actually go and talk to the first many of these statues to go and babysit with. But we're going to be using the call function, and this is going to be something that we're not going to be seeing all that too much about. But it is going to be something that is going to be happening within like the Earth Temple and Wind Temple. When we actually have like Makar and Melody on our team, or sorry, Medley on the team, not Melanie, but Medley on the team. But I have to say, both like Makar and Medley is actually pretty cool to actually go and use for like partners to kind of like help us out with the area that we're going to be into. But yeah, this is where the BMOS is going to be, and this could actually become somewhat of a problem, because with these mice running around, they can actually become somewhat of a problem if you're not too careful. But I'm going to kind of run around to the side. Okay. Have to be a little bit worrisome about it. Okay. Phew. Alright, thank goodness. I think we made it to the first one, so that's good. Oh, now these guys are going to try to rob my money. Oh, you would no. Oh, those annoying pesky mice, man. Trying to rob my cash from me. Okay, now I just have to go and head all the way back. Just have to run. Okay. Phew. We made it. Thank goodness. Now I'll just kind of let that do its thing, and I just have to run from the side here again. No! Ah. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Dang it. Oh, now I'm just literally just stuck here now. Oh, well, at least that's a little bit better. It's better than not getting hit by a BMO, so let me tell you that much. Okay, now let me just go and place that down, and then there we go. Got all three of those, and that was not bad at all. Hey, those annoying mice, man. And also, too, I think they also do respawn if you actually try to leave on out of this room anyways. So it's not even going to be even that much of a bother. But this room in particular, I want to say that this area may probably contain a heart piece, because I don't know if that was just from like the randomizer that I did before, but I know that there's like a chest up here, which I think that may probably go to a treasure chart or some sort of heart piece there. But I'm pretty sure, I think here in Wind Waker, I think it's like the only few games that actually don't really have any type of heart piece type of grabbing within any of the different dungeons. So I could be wrong, because I know that there's quite a bit of treasure charts to actually go and find around in here. And that's actually going to be one of them, is going to be that door where that bubble was. We can't really go and do anything about that right now since we don't really have the bow and arrow, but there is a treasure chart that's back there, but we will have to go and pick that up a little bit later. Okay, so there we go. So now we're finally in this room. This is going to be the first room of many where we're going to have to actually go and command with these, well, actually call around with these guys here. And with that being said, we can now be able to go and finally basically walk around with this dude here for a little bit. Alright, dude. So come on and follow me. Now, if this guy ever does get stuck or anything, you can always go and recall him again, and he will always keep on following you, so not to worry. Now, this part may be a little bit tricky, because we actually have to go and throw this guy over to the other side. But if you can line it up as well as it can be, I don't think you really shouldn't be all that too worried about it. But, oh, hold on. I have to go and call him again. So, yeah. So, yeah, if he ever does get stuck around the side, you can always recall him again. But now, I think all we have to do is just kind of just do it like that. Perfect. He doesn't have to go and fall on over or anything. There we go. Perfect. We can go and head through this room. Oh, or not. Oh, no, he's going to get... Oh, he's going to get recalled all the way back here. Right. Yes, I totally forgot about that. Is that we actually have to go and actually pick him up and actually go and head through this area. Yeah, so just like with the pillar, we kind of have to, like, open up the door during the same time of us having to go through that. Okay, so just have to be a little bit weary about this area. So not to worry, I know that I can do this again. It's not going to be all that too much of a big deal. Okay, now, I want to actually go and pick him up. And I do want to go and toss him over to this side, like that, just like from before. And then we can go and pick him up again. And this time, actually head through this room. Okay, guys, so here we go. So now I finally got him. So basically what we had to go and do with this is that instead of us having to literally call him to actually, to kind of follow us throughout the door, we actually have to pick this guy up and actually bring him over to us within this part. Okay. So here we go. So now we can finally bring this guy over, and I think this is where he's now going to be telling us, well, if we have to go and find more of his friends, we actually have to go and use a command melody, to actually go and basically make sure that they can actually follow us back to the same location that's here within this place. So, yep, and with that being said, I think we got ourselves one of these type of shrines here, which we can now finally go and use the command melody, and this is where we can finally be able to go and end off this episode. We got ourselves a brand new type of melody here with our Wind Waker, so let's go and do it. And this one doesn't seem all that too bad. So this one we just have to use the 4-1 this time. So all we have to do is just do something like this, and I think we're good. Yes, perfect. Now later on, there's going to be more other type of melodies that are going to happen where there's actually going to be having 6 instead, which that's going to be a little bit more crazy than it has to be. But with that being said in mind, there we go. Now we got ourselves the next door to be finally open to us. So perfect. Okay. So there we go. So now the statue is now finally turned off. And let's go check and see where the next room is. So yeah, it's just right down here. And we actually have to go and command out with this dude, though. The bunny rabbit looking guy. So I guess we're going to go and end off this episode for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. We will actually be able to go and hopefully take care of trying to at least try to grab maybe both of them within the next episode. If not, that's okay too. Again, we are going to be splitting up with the Tower of the Gods and everything that has to happen here. But I'll see you guys then. And of course, peace.